first of all, let me quickly check if I am audible, and secondly, I have to update one thing. I was not able to actually update the thumbnail today, so I will be now going here and I will quickly start here and I'll double check if I yes, I am audible. That is awesome. So guys, welcome back today, and the very important topic which we are going to discuss today is the art of networking, if I may. Networking being one of the most important aspect of your career. Okay, if you are a fresher right now, you don't know how to get a proper I would say sort of a network, then this video is for you guys. Okay, this video is for you because we are going to understand how we can actually become a professional networker, where we are going to build our network and then we are going to do everything related to that. Okay, so again, I don't want to waste your time right now. Let's quickly get started. How to actually build a network. Now, first of all, let's try to understand. I have mentioned in the thumbnail, best secret of landing a job, networking. Now, why is that? Why networking is important? Avinash, you're saying that resume is important. Avinash, you're saying that I have to learn these skills. But why you're asking me that I have to start networking? Let me give you a very simple example. Networking is one of the best search engine in the world. Networking is one of the best search engine in the world. Right now, if you'll come to me and say, Avinash, I'm looking for a job, I'll look into your resume and I'll ask you what you know. And if you have these details, I will simply say, hey, I'm looking to hire you. Let's start working. That's simple. I mean, that is that simple because I don't want to waste time. Networking actually helps you save time because you don't have to go into different aspects. Secondly, with the help of networking, you can actually reach to the right people who are going to actually help you with the requirement you are having right now. So understand, networking is one of the most vital part for you to actually land a job, and this is where the fresher students lag. This is where the fresher students lag. Why is that? The reason is quite simple. They feel like networking is something which is useless. I was one of them. I thought of, okay, I should not be doing networking. People will come to me. That's the way world does not work. Unless you're Mark Zuckerberg, unless you're Bill Gates, nobody's going to come back to you. So you have to understand that you have to be polite. You have to understand you're living in a world, and you have to start working on your networking skill. And this is what we are going to discuss in this particular live session, if I may. So I have already opened my slides and I'll quickly get started with you guys. So what is networking? We are going to discuss importance, skills, networking tips, and obviously FAQs and conclusion if I have to give. So first of all, let's try to understand what is networking. Networking is not a computer science term right now. I'm discussing networking is simply a term with which we two human beings connect. I'm using YouTube as a platform right now to actually connect with you guys. I'm using YouTube as a platform to actually connect with you guys. So try to understand. I'm using my skill set, you guys are using your skill set, and we are trying to work together. I'm using my skill set, you're using your skill set, and we are trying to grow together. And guys, just give me a minute. I think I am getting a call right now. Fine. Okay, there was some sort of a pop-up I got. Anyways, let's try to understand. Okay, so what is networking? Networking is basically meeting with new people, and actually if you have a common interest, working towards that. It could be related to getting a job. It could be related to getting yourself a reference. It could be related to getting yourself into a senior position, if I may, or maybe actually getting a promotion. Okay, and it actually helps you exchange ideas and information between the individual. Because I will give you a very simple scenario. If I pick 5 of your friends and I look into their home screen of their smartphone, it will not be safe. So every human being has a world inside them, and this is what we have to capitalize using networking. Okay, now obviously you might be asking this question, Avinash, why do I need to start networking? So first of all, networking, I will repeat, is the best search engine in the world. Networking is one of the best search engine in the world. It can actually solve most of your problem with just maybe a WhatsApp message away, or maybe just a message, or maybe a call away. So try to understand networking is going to be one of the best search engine for you guys. Secondly, it open up more opportunity for us. It opens up more opportunity for us. I'll give you a very simple scenario. Why do you think IITians, if I talk about, or maybe the students from tier 1 colleges, get a better job compared to students from tier 3 college? What is the difference? Everyone is a human being, everyone is living in India. Let's forget about the teacher and faculties, let's forget about the infrastructure of the college, but everyone is a human being. They are working hard, you're working hard, they have 24 hours, you have 24 hours. The answer is basically they have a huge network with them, and this is where the opportunity pops in. They have people who are working in Microsoft. So let's say if someone is hiring an intern, what would they say? Yeah, Vinash, we are looking for some interns, why don't you come and join us? They're not going to reach out to a random person and say, hey, we are looking for an internship. We are looking for someone to do internship in Microsoft. Okay, so try to understand that this actually helps you build more opportunities. And finally, it helps you get something which you want, and that is a job, which is very important. Obviously, everyone is looking for a job. If you're watching this video, you're looking for a job, and you want to understand what you can do to actually get the job. The answer is having a proper network. And finally, obviously, it builds your self-confidence. So I would say, again, self-confidence is technically something which is not correlated, or I would say directly related to networking, but yes, it is an important part. Fine. So let's start understanding what kind of a skill set, if I may, or what kind of a things I need to do to actually get started with networking. And if I want to build a network, if I want to actually get good in networking, what should I do? So first of all, try to understand what kind of a network you're trying to build. Are you building an online network, or are you building an offline network? 90% of your network is technically going to be online, but the impact will always be created by the network which you have on the offline. So try to understand this. This is not a random quote, if I may, or a fact, if I may. This is something which I've felt, and this is something which I want to share. But obviously, yes, it's online network is going to have a strong presence for you guys. So first of all, try to understand what kind of a network you're trying to build. Secondly, again, I've not yet started how to start making networking. I'm just speaking right now. Build yourself up. Try to understand one thing. Networking is more about giving than taking. You cannot, like, see what I'm doing right now. I'm not asking you to please give me some money. What I'm asking you, I'm just giving you more information which you actually want, which you're looking for, which you need. So try to understand with the help of networking. You can actually leverage a lot of things. So first of all, build yourself up. You have to give something in order to come back. Let's say you're looking for a job. So you will go there and you will say, hey, I'm looking for a job. Ultimately, they will ask you what kind of a skill set do you have. If you don't have that skill set, they won't be giving you a job. So networking is more about giving than taking. Now, Avinash, what should I give? Should I give my kidney? Should I give my eyes? What should I give? You don't have to give anything. You have to give the value. What is the value? Value can be like your knowledge, your experience, your working hours. This could be something which you can give. You can help someone if someone's stuck. You can actually do that. Okay. So this is something you have to understand. You have to actually build yourself up. Otherwise, nobody is going to want to network with you. Secondly, you should start involving with people. Now, obviously, this sounds very simple. Okay, what do you mean by involving with people? There are some networking events. There are some clubs in your city or maybe online which you should definitely join, because if you're not going to join them, you will not be able to find right set of people. So make sure that you are part of these groups where things are happening. Join the events, join the live events, try to talk to them, try to connect with your friends, try to talk to your teachers and ask them questions like, okay, how can I connect with someone? Okay, so be part of these groups, be part of those groups where you don't know anyone, because this is where you will actually start learning how to network. This is where you will start, okay, how should I put the what kind of a value should I give to this person? Okay, so try to understand that you have to be actually part of some groups where you can actually provide the value which you need. I mean, the value which you want to provide. Secondly, you should always ask for a reference kind of a thing. So obviously, like let's say you have a friend and if you're facing some challenge, just share with them, hey, I'm facing this challenge, can you help me? So obviously if they cannot help you, they will ask someone in their network to help you out. So this is also a very good point, that you can actually leverage your existing network which you have with your friends. Then obviously social network is going to be a very good platform. So obviously I come live on YouTube, I come live on Instagram, come live on, I mean, I cannot come live on LinkedIn, but yes, I do make videos for LinkedIn. So try to understand if I'm using, or I would say if I'm leveraging the social network, so it is giving me ample amount of opportunities. It's giving me ample amount of opportunities. I'm connecting to so many people. I had so many discussion over the our channel with various people. So obviously this is my network which is growing there. Okay, so leverage your LinkedIn profile, I would say leverage your Instagram, leverage your Facebook if you have one, leverage your Snapchat, leverage your YouTube or whatever social networks you have, because they are going to give you something which obviously nothing else is giving. So leverage your social network. Then the third point is, how can I actually have a fulfilling networking? So obviously you have to understand that you have to give first, then to take. Okay, so first of all, focus on giving to people, then taking. So if let's say if someone wants something, make sure you are the right person who is giving that, so that they will actually understand, okay, you are the kind of a person who believes in giving rather than taking. Okay, now obviously a lot of students feel like, okay, I should not network, I'm not sure I should be networking with these people. I would not say that you should do this, for a very simple reason. Networking is very important. Networking is very important, so do not hesitate. Just shoot them an email, just shoot them a message. What is the worst that is going to happen? They are not going to reply to your messages. That is it. Nobody's going to slap you, nobody's going to beat you, nobody's going to scold you, unless you are nagging them or you are disturbing their peace. So try to understand, this is where you can actually leverage a lot of things. Then obviously one thing which I would say a lot of students have this kind of a question, I'm trying my best but nothing is happening. Well, you have to understand one thing, you have to be patient. If you are not patient, it is going to be very, very difficult for you. So try to understand that you should be leveraging your existing patience level, if I should say, and take advantage of it. Okay, so like let's say if you have messaged me, obviously there is a good possibility that I'm a busy person, so I may not reply to you. That does not mean that I'm ignoring you. That does not mean that I'm ignoring you. So try to understand, leverage something which is known as patience, and it will actually do wonders for you. Now obviously how to network I have discussed, but one thing which again I want to repeat, networking is more about giving than taking. Okay, so before you want something, you have to give something more than that, so that people will think about giving to you, otherwise they will not think of it. Let me actually give you a harsh reality which ultimately you will be getting in your life. This world is more about me than it's about you. The world is more about me than it's about you. But Avinash, in that scenario, why I'm making these videos? Because I want to help you, and obviously this is not actually taking my whole time, so I just want to make sure that I'm helping you out. Okay, so try to understand, this world is more about me than you. So focus on helping the other person, then getting the help directly back from them, because obviously we are not exchanging anything there. So it is more about you giving them the value, then they are giving you the value without giving you anything, without taking anything in return. Now obviously a lot of students have these kind of questions, how do I start building my network as a fresher? Reach out to people. Reach out to people and show some of your awesome work, I would say. Awesome work will actually give you a lot of leverage compared to just reaching out to the people and giving them nothing. So leverage the awesome work. If you have done something awesome, just leverage that. And how can I create a network with no experience? Technically, you don't need any experience to create a network. You can start creating networking just by reaching out to people. You can start from zero. Then how to develop good networking skill as a fresher? It's more about giving than it's about taking. That's the best skill you can actually develop, if I may, to become a good networker, if I may. How can I build self-confidence while interacting with people? You have to. There is no way around. People meet so many people that they will actually forget you. So try to understand that you have to actually uh, work with this. Obviously, practice is something which I would suggest, but this is something you have to do. Okay, so obviously this is what I have for you guys for today in this particular video, and let me tell you some secrets. Around 80% of the freshers find networking essential for their career growth. This is technically correct. It should be 100%. I don't know why that is 80%. 90% believe that face-to-face meeting builds stronger long-term relationship, which I also agree. And 60% believe that online interaction with their network can lead to a possible job opportunity. So try to understand, networking is ultimately going to help you one way or the other. So leverage that. This is the best thing you can do with yourself. So with this guys, I am done with this live video. Obviously, if you have some questions, confusion, or maybe something you are not sure right now, obviously comment section is open. Reach us out and we will try to help you with the best of our abilities. Secondly, we have a dedicated Telegram channel for you guys. If you are in third year right now, we have a dedicated channel for you guys. If you are in fourth year, we have a dedicated channel for you guys. So obviously leverage that. So with this, thank you guys for watching this video. It's my aim that together we make it big. So guys, let's make it big.